What's up, guys? Old Man Sneaks here, and welcome to episode 9 of the podcast. We have another big one. We have the heavy hitters back on the show. So I'll just start introducing everyone. First off, we have Paolo Javier Quartarone, or also known as Soul Collector 84 on Instagram. Hey, man.
Hey, man. How are ya?
Thanks for being back on the show.
Thank you guys for having me.
Cool. And next one is friend of the show, Daniel Lawson, Sneaker News Australia on Instagram. How's it going, man?
Old Man Snakes, pleasure to be back as always, mate. Thank you for having me.
Cool. And again, another returnee on the show, Julian Pauncz, Kicks and Craze on Instagram. How's it going, man?
Good. Hey guys, thanks for having me again.
Cool. All right. I think we're gonna start off with the tradition of the show, I guess, which is we go through everyone's latest pickups. Before we do that, how many of you guys have won multiple pairs of Hello Kitty Prestos?
Oh my god, that was insane, man. Yeah, it was insane. I should have done my homework a little bit better. Hang on, am I the only one who copped pairs?
I didn't go for them.
I didn't go for them.
Dang! I'll hook you up.
But I did get like 5 retail assist offers on them, like on the day.
Wow, man. Oh, I tell you what, I copped 4 pairs.
Cool. Well, let's start with your LPUs then, mate.
Number one pair.
But do you know what? I tell you what, these are amazing pair. Like, these are amazing shoes. They did an amazing job, and yeah, I'm happy. I got them. The other pairs, because I was actually surprised I won so many pairs, because I thought this was limited. You know, limited box, limited pair. I mean, it looked like it was limited. But yeah, and I was surprised with the whole packaging and stuff. Like, I'm happy. And then all the other pairs I retail assist on like a few friends, so you know.
Yeah, good.
I actually went back because, to be honest, I got 3 pairs. I won 3 pairs, and then I went back to, because they were all my size, I kept one, and then I got a pair for my missus, so we can do that matchy cheesy thing.
Nice
So
one.
yeah, guys, I show you. So it comes with a special box, yeah, and special paper, and then here's this. Oh, actually, I got a pair from up there here in Melbourne. They made a pop-up thing, and it was very cute. Actually, no, I think he's off. I don't know if he's still on, but I recommend everyone to go because it was amazing. They gave us a cookie. If you guys can see
nice.
it.
Yeah.
A cookie with a swoosh,
Nike.
Hello Kitty up there. Yeah, very cool. And then a sticker. Up there, sticker. Which
Nice.
shout out to them. And yeah, these are the actual shoes. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
It
amazing.
has a lot of detail. I'm not gonna go through all the details because there are so many, but very comfortable. Nice pair. Cute. I don't know how I'm gonna pull them off, but you know, it's good to have them in the collection.
Yeah, I think that's my only worry about it. That's why I didn't pick it up. I don't know what kind of fit I can rock with those. So
Understandable,
the
but
full tracksuit.
at least I didn't have to pay resale. Yeah, I'm gonna get those. The second pair is the Curry 9, the Flow 9s, and these, have to be honest, this is my second Under Armour, and I was actually very, very amazed by this pair. Like, this has been seated. I'm very grateful to Under Armour, but yeah, comes in a special package, of course, but the shoe itself is very, very good. This is very
Nice.
It made me change about, because to be honest, I've been sticking with 1-2 brands, but you know, there's so many good shoes out there, so many good brands, and I've been missing out. So guys, if you wanna try something different, something cool, actually they're very light. If you guys like bowling, I don't bowl much, but yeah, I still appreciate all the details, materials. So give it a go to the Under Armour.
nice.
Carry 9s.
Yeah.
And then the third pair will be okay. I don't know if you guys know this box here, if you ever seen it, but these shoes here came out only in Chicago, if I'm not wrong, and in Italy. Okay, so these are the real breads. So this is what NJ won.
Yeah. Nice.
Guys,
Amazing
this
Very
is
nice.
I would never thought I was gonna get a pair. I mean, they're not super expensive, but the fact that they're released only in Italy, they came actually because this came from Backdoor Bottega, which is a store in Bologna, thanks to a friend of mine in Bologna, and he gave me his pair, and it came with a special tote bag here with a branding.
Nice.
It came with a poster of the shoes.
Oh wow.
It came, with actually it came with the letter that the NBA sent to Jordan himself. Get the $5,000 fine. So yeah, I really appreciate this little extra. So thanks to Backdoor Bottega. And then it came with a booklet. So this is another amazing pair. You guys know, like one of my favorite. Actually, my favorite shoe is the Bread One. So having this in the collection, like to me, is a honor. And the materials are amazing. Like amazing pair.
Nice.
And then we're talking about grails today, I guess. So my full cop is a grail. So
of course.
we all know what's going on here.
Yeah.
And here's my grail. I would have never thought I was gonna get up here.
Nice.
This guys is something else, guys. It's too hot. Sorry. This pair is amazing. Like seeing today's prices, like I'm US 12, yeah, guys, that's $5,000. Like I totally gave up. I gave up, but then I found a pair for a very good price. Actually, a steal, if I have to say. And pulled the trigger. Yeah, and they're in the collection, and they will never leave the collection. So.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice.
Does anything ever leave?
I don't know, but I think you know how it's funny. Like when you reach a certain level, you say, "Oh, I'm gonna sell a few pairs, to find other pairs." But then I realized, like, I only got essentials now. But then I look around, and I see, like, is it possible I got 200 pairs that essentials? But this sneakerhead's problem. So
It's hard to let go, hey.
absolutely. I'll leave it to you guys.
Cool. All right then. Moving on. I'll go with Daniel Lawson.
I'll try and be
LPUs,
quick.
mate.
I'll try and be quick. I do have a couple of extra ones that I want to get through, but
I'm excited for your special one, by the way.
I've got an unboxing that I picked up today, and I haven't even opened it yet, so I've left it for the pod.
Cool.
So first pickup is the Union Jordan 2.
yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Got that early from Novel Ship, so that was nice. Paid the hype, as you do. Second is the Black History Month Jordan 1s.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
My man.
Very nice. So 2014, as you all know, I enjoy chasing the older stock. So continuing on with the older stock theme, getting away from Jordans and my first foam posit, the Yeezy foam posit.
Oh wow.
Ooh, nice.
I had those.
They're
dark.
they're a lot lighter than I actually gave them credit for before I tried them on. I thought they were going to be pretty heavy and bulky, but no, they're quite nice. Last, before the unboxing, this one's a bit of a grail of mine, is the Doran Becker Jordan 10.
Whoa.
Nice.
So that was another
Something you don't see
pickup
every
up
day.
last couple of weeks. So that was a good one. Now we'll go into the unboxing. Thanks to Australia Post. This was brought from Queensland on Wednesday, and it got here today. So timing was just perfect. Yes. So let's just rip into it here. Just do as Dennis Rodman does and rip the box open.
Ooh,
And it's
Jordan
a Jordan 1. It's a Jordan 1
Yeah.
box. It is a size 12. I am a size 11, 11 and a half, but I just couldn't resist. I had to get them.
No worries. I'll take care of it.
These you've already got these. These came out in 2016, and they paid homage to the first ever appearance of Michael Jordan on the David Letterman show, and the Michael Jordan
yeah.
Jordan ones,
Very nice.
Letterman's.
Nice.
So
They're
yeah,
underrated.
but
Nice.
being a size bigger, I still couldn't resist. I had to buy them. Couldn't let them sit for the price. So yeah, that was the speed. That was the speed round because I had a few I wanted to get through. But yeah, they were the. I'm just going to sit here and look at these while we go through again.
He'll be a
Your
bit
LPUs doesn't disappoint, mate. Cool. And Julian, JP.
I'll try and be quick. It's been a slow couple of days, but I got 4 pairs today. Okay, let's go with. So I've been trying to branch out from Jordan, Yeezy, Nike, all that sort of stuff. But I've got a couple of New Balance. This is my first one. So I picked up the 990
V2 Teddy Santis. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Like seriously, like photos online just don't do this justice. Like
Yeah.
the suede is so furry. It's just like ridiculous. The quality, the pig's leather suede on the back is just crazy, crazy.
They were sitting online for a bit. Few weeks ago.
So long story made short, like size 13, they sold out so quickly it was hard to get. So I went to eBay, got a good deal. Pretty much like retail plus shipping, like from the US, a little bit more expensive.
That's great.
Then the subtype restocked size 12 and 13, so I was like, it was too late. But hey, like I've wasted money on worse stuff before, so yeah, definitely trying to branch out with the first one.
Chasing the V3 of that at the moment.
Yes, I saw them as
I really
well.
like the V3. Yeah.
Yes, me too. Next one. You showed this off last time.
Yep.
So I do love my 2002s. So
Joe Fresh Goods.
Joe Fresh Goods.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll thank on here if he sees it. So I actually swapped it. So I had a pair of SB Dunks which I'd never wore, and he wanted to do a swap, so I did a good swap. I'm happy with the swap. Yeah, quality is insane again.
The leather is insane on that.
Like you compare it to a Dunk to this, like this is like you can't compare it, right? So this is just an amazing pair. Like really like subtle the colors. So it's not like some other ones, like the other Joe Fresh Goods is really like wild. So yeah, it's just an amazing pair, and yeah, can't wait to get my next New Balance after that one as well.
Cool.
And I sat on the outside closed ones, the New and yeah, they're just $1,000 now. I should have got them at 500, so I'm a bit pissed off at that.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
The
My size.
990 V3. Oh yeah, your size.
Yeah, they're just
crazy.
going up so quickly. I don't think there's many around, and that's what they
Nah,
do.
and people are holding on to it, so
Yeah, that's right. So this is another one. I don't know if I showed this. So the two-tone grey dunks.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again,
Nice.
like I showed off I think on the last podcast the black ones. So I got these ones this time. Really happy with that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep them and rock them soon.
I love the grey that Nike do use on their dunks. The grey that Nike do use on their dunks are really nice. I just picked up the chlorophylls. Chlorophylls, and they're subtle. They're not over the top. They're nice for the silhouette.
Yeah, they're just so like neutral the colors as well, and you can just rock them with everything. Yeah. So I'm just sick of seeing everybody with the pandas. So
It's highly stocked as well at the moment. I think.
Yeah.
Everyone's been winning.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is probably the same as your one, but another one. So amazing up there, collaboration
There,
with
GT2.
Yeah, this is my first Asics, which is going to be my first of many. So like the graduation in like the color in the front, just everything. Again, they're super light. I thought they'd be a bit heavier than they are, but yeah, just amazing pair. I'm going to do a reel on them soon, so keep an eye out for that.
Cool. Cool.
Love the socks as well. I really
Yeah.
I love socks, so like I've got heaps. Yeah, but yeah, the socks they gave me, hopefully they fit. But yeah, lovely. And I'm going to go out with a bang.
Yes. Whoa!
Oh.
So
Black cause. Nice.
yeah, black cause. So we were talking about grails, so I thought I'd throw one out. A couple weeks ago, I got them. Just wow! Like I know what Paolo's
Next level.
saying. Like, like until you've got them in hand, you can't really like know the details. But yeah, just wild. Yeah, insane pair. So
Is it like a suede or
yeah,
what's the material on
yeah,
them?
it's like a suede nubuck, and then like in where the usually in the nets are, that's super suedey, like furry suede, and yeah, just
I've got one too.
Hair. Oh, you got the black one. Yeah, you need the grey one. Then.
yes, I need the grey one. But yeah, just like even like the way they've done.
I know he got the grey one. No, he got them both.
Send one to us. But yeah, so I'm heading up to the kickstand show up in Queensland in 2 weeks. So these are going to be my pair for the day. So can't wait to rock them. So yeah, that's going to be a good event up there. So that's it for me.
Nice. Good pickups.
Amazing.
My turn, I guess. Bit of a slow week for me as well. I have like 3 pickups. The first one is the avocado dunk, because I got it on the 11.5
Nice.
women, which is a men's 10. So it's not bad. It's a raffle win. So I mean, like I
Definitely a
said,
good W.
Can't say no.
yeah, dunks are amazing if you get them for retail. So
Yes, they are.
yeah. Second one is similar to JP, which is the up there A6 GT2. So I got one as well. They're really good. You're right. They're really good materials and everything. And yeah, and I have the up there Saucony collaboration as well. So
Nice.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
yeah, so this is sort of a must-have for me. For Australian stores. And something different. I have something different, which is homework.
Oh,
The Saucony Jazz 81 from Trinidad James
Yes.
with the glow in the dark triple colored
Oh.
sole.
Yeah, nice.
sheesh.
So,
Oh wow.
Oh, look. Oh, wow.
That's cool.
That's the Italian flag. Beautiful.
And as somewhat translucent vamp and toe strap, so you can wear any colored socks and the color will come true. But it's sort of like hidden as well, so it's not like the cloth Air Maxes wherein it's clear. So
Yeah.
it's nice.
Beautiful. You'll need to get
A
some.
bunch of shoelaces.
You'll need some dad socks.
Yeah.
The old explorers.
So yeah, those are my pickups. I'm excited about that last one actually. I might wear that for tomorrow's SI event, the sneaker meetup.
Nice.
So
Yes. I'll be there.
yeah, you'll be there.
Yep.
Cool. I'm sure everyone's gonna be wearing Nikes and Adidas, so I might wear something else.
You'll stand out. So like,
Cool. I guess we're off to the beaters now. I mean, start with you again, Paolo. What's by the door? What have you been wearing?
so to be honest, I've been wearing every single day 2 different pairs because I was looking at the collection and I thought, I'll have to, wear them all, like more often. And I don't have one beater. So like I've been wearing like to go to the gym, maybe a basketball shoe, and then maybe during the day, I don't know, to go to the shops, Jordan 1 or I don't know, Adidas. I've been changing like literally like in 7 days I've been wearing like 14, 16 pairs. So no beaters. Sorry.
All good.
Yeah.
What about you, Daniel? What was the last thing? Maybe beaters or did you wear this week?
So obviously, working as a tradie, mate, you're wearing boots all the time, so you don't really get the chance to wear a kick out and about as much as what most of you can do. But if I do have a beater, it is the one that. And
Speaking about
I tell
grails,
you, it is beaten to the crap. Like it's shagged. It is filthy.
Nice.
It's. I think it's got dog crap on it, but I hope it's not. But yeah, they're my. If I'm walking the dog, I'll throw them on. If going running up to the shops, I'll throw them on. Yeah, that's them and a pair of Crocs.
You're probably making some kids drool on them when you walk by with your dog on your panda in your pandas.
I wore them to cricket. I wore them to cricket training just before I put on my cricket shoes, and a kid goes, "You've got pandas?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "What? Why are you wearing them to cricket training?" I'm like, "They're just shoes, mate. Like they're shoes. If you don't wear them, they're gonna crumble. So just wear them."
Crazy.
that's it.
Cool. And JP.
Because in Sydney, as you know, it's been pouring like the last week. So just some beaters, just some easy 350s. They're good.
Nice.
Like when it rains, it dries quickly. I don't really care if I get them too dirty. So because it's nice, like neutral color, but nice and comfortable, comfy boy approved.
Are they the monoclays?
Sorry?
Are they those monoclay ones?
No. They're the what are they called? The topaz, I think they're called. There's so many different ones,
yep.
but this is like the brown ones that look like I think the earth, but it has like the bit of orange up the top there.
Yeah. I see it now. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, nice ones, like nice and comfy, good, like just throw them on, don't have to lace them up because they've got the like infinity laces and yeah, just beat them
Comfortable.
away. So yeah, nice and comfy.
Nice. Cool. Well, like you said, it's been raining a lot in Sydney, so I haven't been out. So I haven't even worn anything this week. So yeah,
Wow.
no beaters from me. been working at home the whole time. So
Wow.
cool. I guess we just move on to our topic for the day, right?
Yes.
Again, you guys, I guess, are the perfect sneakerheads for this topic. I know we all have different definitions of grails, right? And different people and different type of sneakerheads would obviously have different perception about what a grail is. So I guess my first question is like, how do you define a grail for you? Like what are your categories for putting a shoe as a grail level shoe?
For me, it's very simple. If I can start.
Yeah.
Like for me, a grail is something has to be A, very limited, B, hard to find. Like, I mean, it could be, a special release in Japan or, I don't know, like, a limited pair, or has to be very expensive. That's what I think. Because like to me, a GR or I don't know, sometimes sometimes when I see on groups, show me your grail, and then they come out with 2016 white cement, or I don't know, like something like that, like amazing pair, OG pair and everything, but I don't know, to me it's not a grail. To me a grail is something you'll never obtain, or if you do, like I did, thank God, you have to be grateful and you had to pay for it, and time wise, energy wise, and money wise. That's what grail is to me. Unicorn.
In terms of your categories, though, do you have different priorities on that? Like, does it have to be pricey first? Does it have to be rare, or is it can match any one of those, and that would be your grail?
That's correct. For starters, like for me, like I had two grails in my life, which are the Off-White Chicagos, which I got a few years ago, and the Red Octobers. So those are for me the holy grails. And then of course, a shoe like the Cause 4, like they are grail. I call them grail because of course it's very expensive. It's not a pair you see every day, but it's kind of obtainable. But shoes like Air Mag, or I don't know, like a PE, or one of those crazy shoes, or even for me a grail is Chicago 85, like for me.
Yeah.
So Chicago bred. So something has, like, to me, I'm speaking for myself, of course. For me, it has to be something very hard to obtain. That's it. That's the definition, actually.
Cool. What about you, Daniel?
Yeah, so similar lines. I sort of look down the path. If I'm chasing a grail, it's got to have some sort of significance to me. Like it's got to be a pair that Jordan wore and made some sort of big contribution in a game, or it's got not actually Jordan wore, but that silhouette, that colorway, sorry, or that's a big significance in a game that he's played, or it's a pair that, or a couple of pairs that the regular person that's buying, they can only afford the GRs and stuff. Yeah, I can reach out and get that. And a prime example of that is the yellow Grateful Deads, right? They were limited, but they were a GR. They came out with two other colorways, the green and the orange. I had to get them because little Timmy couldn't get them. So I had to get them. But things like that, like my trophy room ones, they're a grail. Like they're a massive grail because they were super limited. Just things that are limited and that have made a meaningful impact on, with Jordan in the game of basketball. That's what I look for.
So, I mean, does it have to be expensive for you to call something a grail, or?
Not at all. My first grail, see, grails change. As soon as you get your grail, you'll go for another grail. Grails will always keep popping up. Like Paolo said before, there's a few that you like. So there's not actually ever one grail. So my very first grail, it was going way back now, but would have been the Red Octobers. And that's something that I still haven't had in my collection. It still is a grail for me. At one stage, the Bread 350 Yeezys were a grail for me until I got them and then moved on to the next. Then I moved on to the next thing. Just things that were relatively limited when they came out. They were a grail in my eyes, and now there's bulk production of them. Yeah. Everyone can get their hands on those sort of shoes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that doesn't have to be ridiculously high priced. I've got a pair of 2011 metallic 5s that they were a grail, but they don't have the Nike Air, so they're not expensive on the resale side of things, but they're a grail to me because they're the black metallic 5s.
Yeah. Cool. And what about you, JP?
So for me, like a grail is something that for me will probably never be obtainable. So I feel that like as you get older, like you've got different priorities. Maybe like I might not prioritize that, but I've got so many shoes here that I could probably sell half of them and get one shoe I really love. But for me, like a grail has to be something that's always a step ahead of you that you can't really get. Like things like M&M 4s, like Manila 4s, stuff like that. Like I don't think I'll ever be able to afford something like that. Things like, as you said, Red Octobers, like try to find a size 13 Red October, like it's probably like pretty, exactly right. So it's something that if I ever do find one, it doesn't have to be value wise, but just things are getting older and older and less pairs are out there, especially in big boy sizes. So for me, like I always I've got like Trailblazer Jordan 1 Fat Lows, and I always wanted to get the Lakers ones, and now they're just impossible to find. So if I ever did find one, that would probably be a grail, even though there's not worth a lot. It's just got that sentimental value for me. It's other things, like I had a lot of Air Force Ones back in the day that I would love to get like other versions of it. Like I think I showed on the Soul Insider show. So I've got the MR Air Force One, and they came out with the Kobe and the LeBron and a couple other ones. So
I remember.
Yeah, so if I could get them, but now they are starting to crumble and stuff like that. So the LeBron all black one or the Kobe aqua blue one, that would probably be grails. And I've only ever seen one of them pop up in the last 5 years. So for me, it's something that you have to search for, and it may be never on the horizon sort of thing.
Cool. Do you have to have a personal connection with it as well, right? Because I mean, let's say the M&M Force is definitely a grail, but do you have a personal connection on why you think that should be your grail? Like, is there a specific reason that pretty much attracts you to that shoes, other than its rarity or it being limited for it to be considered a grail?
For me, like loving sneakers and being a huge like sneakerhead and collector, it doesn't have to have that sentimental value, but like it's always been one of those pairs that's really like iconic and like really like looked at like as one of the pairs to have. Just like undefeated fours as well, things like that. Like they're just
Paris dunks.
yeah, things like that. Freddy Krueger dunks, as you said, Paris dunks, stuff like that. Yeah.
I think for myself, growing up in the 80s and 90s and playing basketball 5 nights a week, it's very influenced on the US culture. Yeah. So when they came out 2 years ago, I had to collect the whole set of the Rucker Park pack, and there's absolutely no monetary value to them at all. But it's more of a sentimental thing because I grew up idolising the blokes that came and that played on those courts, and played the street ball, and then were lucky enough to get drafted into the NBA and stuff like that. So that to me was a grail because I could obtain something that was from my childhood in some sort of sense.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, the Holy Grail, the actual word is like Holy Grail, like the cup, the one Jesus had. So that was one that Jesus had. So for me, it has to be something like unreachable, like you guys said before, or something. Because when I say expensive, it's not because it has to be expensive, but when something is limited, rare, like obviously becomes expensive because there are less around, or it is limited. So unfortunately it becomes expensive. But to me, like an Air Mag, or like for me, for example, Dior one, like it's very expensive, but for me it's not a grail. So it's not about the price. It's more about the rarity.
Well, because the reason I'm asking these questions as well is I don't think I have one, or I don't know if I even have a grail. You know what I mean? Maybe yet I don't have one, because like I said, I'm fairly new. Well, I'm not really new. I need to stop saying that. I've been but I haven't come up with what I would call a grail. Like Eminem 4s, Paris dunks, they are very rare. They are very limited, but I don't have any personal connection to them. Like I don't know why I would want them, other than it being rare or they're very limited. So, I mean, maybe that's why I'm asking those questions. Because some collector would look at your collection and pretty much name 5 to 10 grails that they might have that they can see.
That's right.
The
even
background,
Travis
right?
Scott, for many people, Travis Scott 1 are grails, but to me they're not grails. I mean, they're iconic. I give you that, they're iconic, but they're definitely not grails. But what you just said is it just shows that you're a sneakerhead, because you don't have to like something only because everyone likes it. You know what I mean? Like Cara 4s or Undefeated, like those are iconic. Like for example, if you have like a huge Jordan 4 collector, of course those are gonna be your grails. It's not because everyone likes them, but because you like Jordan 4s, and those are the pinnacles, the rarest. So fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's fair, because I don't collect one silhouette with one model as well. Like my take on collection is, if it looks good, if I can get a good fit out of it, then I'm gonna cop it. So
that's the way.
That's the way. So in modern times, right? Like with all of these sneakers coming out, there's still some limited sneakers that are hard to get. Let's say a Travis Frag 1, high and low, they're still expensive. But in 5 years or 10 years time, do you think any of the newer releases would reach Grail level? Or and if they are, which pairs do you think that have been released recently that could get to that level?
I think the Off-White 4, the women's release, the sale, I think they'll be up there just because of the name behind it, the limited stock of it. I think they'll be right up there as a Grail pair. Basically anything that Virgil touched in 10, 15, 20 years time, it's gonna carry some heavy weight in years to come. It already does, but it's just gonna go even further.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
If I can answer, for me, one future Grail will be these ones, for one reason. For the way they dropped, which was, we all know what happened.
Even the way they backdoored.
Yeah, I mean, it's just incredible. Like 80%, 90% of the stock was backdoored, but these are limited. That's the thing. Like when I was saying, like, has to be limited. Okay, it's not super limited because at the end of the day, 12,000 is not super limited. But I see these skyrocketing in price one day. I mean, they're already expensive, but these, I have a feeling they will be super expensive. And another shoe, which wasn't limited, but this one's here, the reason, because these are Grails to me, but there will be even more Grails, is because a lot of people wear them. So what happens, these get destroyed. So to find a DS pair in the future, I think there will be a Grail for many. To find that
for me,
pair.
like on that trophy room side of things, I feel that a lot of people are just keeping them like as a thing on the shelf. And they're saying, oh, well, there's only a certain amount of made, so I'm not going to wear them. And I feel that in the future, there'll be still quite a lot of stock and people will have a lot of DS pairs.
True.
But some pairs, like, which are being worn and they're never going to remake again, I feel that those ones will start to go up. For me, like, one of the pairs is, well, again, very limited, was the actual Chinese New Year Jordan 1 lows from, I think, last year. There was only like 8,000 pairs made. I think around that many. And
beautiful
just like,
pair.
I feel that a lot of those will be worn, and then all of a sudden, like, there's not going to be many around, and it's going to just go up in value. It's going to skyrocket. I reckon it's going to be big dollars.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been looking, but they're for my size again. They're like $1,500 at the moment. So I'm like, yeah, but they're amazing in hand. Like the embroidery and everything on it is just like next level. Oh yeah, details.
The details.
I feel that there will be some other pairs, but I feel that it has to be a pair that, again, people are wearing. But there's so many resellers out there these days that I feel that a lot of people are holding onto stock. And when one goes for big dollars, like if a trophy room all of a sudden goes for 5K, I feel the market will be flooded and then the price will drop again. And so it'll kind of be like an ongoing cycle, that sort of thing. So for me, like, unless it's super limited, like Manila 4s, which are already like that Grail status, I feel that it's going to be hard to top that sort of thing.
Yeah, I just saw Big Boy Chang posted like 3 pairs of them. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I know by next.
Yeah, no, sorry. What do you guys think about the Travis Scott fragments? Do you remember how they were rumored to be like 50,000 pairs and they only dropped like 8,000? And that's why the prices are super high. And because now it looks like Nike, they changed their mind. They're going to drop the Air Maxes and the Air Trainers. You guys reckon they're going to drop the frags? That stuff? Because
there was never a sneakers drop for them in the US. So either the numbers were all wrong, or then, like, I don't know, like maybe the website.
No, they drop on the website, on Travis Scott website.
I really don't know. Everybody was like thinking that it would drop again, but either they're going to do a really like sneaky drop in the US, or Travis has them.
No, they supposed. I remember after the Travis Scott drop, there were a date for the Nike drop, and then after what happened, got redrawn.
I heard that a lot of the monsters on like all the cook groups and stuff actually saw them loaded on the back end of the Nike sneakers set, and then all of a sudden they just got removed. So
that's correct.
I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, but
that's what I think. Like, or either like they're hidden somewhere in a warehouse ready to be released, or maybe they already got sold to resellers and they're floating around. Like, we think there are 8,000 pairs around, but there are maybe 50,000.
I don't think
who knows?
The one thing you've got to realize is shoes never sell out. Nike have always got a stock of shoes. They will never sell out of something. That's why you see these Panda Dunks has been released after release, because they just got stock on hand. So while the trophy rooms are only 12,000 pairs, and as of next 2 Fridays' time, there'll only be 11,999 that are DS, because I'm going to wear the crap out of mine at my wedding. But they've always got stock. Nothing ever sells out. So you just always got to keep an eye on, especially sneakers on the sneaker app, because they will always drop on there.
But do you reckon there will be like stock, like they've been previously made, or do you reckon they keep making them? You know what I mean? Like
that they'll just have it sitting in a warehouse. I don't think they'd go back, because like the process to like restart making them isn't as easy as just like pressing a button and let's make it again, because it's always like they always like plan for different drops in the future. So like they're already planning for 2 years in advance. So it's very rare for them to like restart a production line to make more pairs.
But stuff like Air Force One, or I don't know, like shoes like, I don't know, I can't come up with, but you know, shoes like that, they keep making them. Like, do you reckon they can do the same for, I don't know, for other?
If they wanted to, they
pairs?
can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
I doubt they'll do that for the limited release stuff, though.
But I kind of feel
that
that Travis, if they really do drop another like 20,000 pairs, I reckon the price will still stay up. I reckon it's one of those pairs that, again, it had so much controversy behind the drop, that with all the bots, with all the raffle bots like taking so many pairs, that I feel that if they drop it, the demand's so high that I feel that the price, if it drops, will be very, very little. But I still think it's going to be up where it is at the moment. Personally.
Okay. Well, weren't the Air Max 1 released or something? Like some people got their pairs.
I think they were backdoored. I don't know if they were actually an official release, but on Sneaker Boy, it's dropping this month apparently. Yeah, both pairs.
Really?
2 pairs, the yellow one and the other brown one. Yeah.
The brown one.
Yeah.
Brown one, yeah.
Cool. You guys going for it? I'm guessing we're all going for it.
Can't wait for my.
It's not even a question, right?
Can you imagine with 4 pairs, like the Yellow Kitty? Driven.
So, going back to grails, if you have the grails in hand, are they still grails?
Good question. Like, for me, yes. But yeah, do you know what? Yes. Because as I said, like for me, the Grail is something super hard to get. So even if I got my Grail here, right in front of me, for me it will be, for me it will definitely be a Grail. Like maybe the Grail number will increase, you know, maybe I'll say, okay, before I had 2 Grails, but then if I acquire 2, maybe I'm gonna have another one. So maybe that's the case for me.
I feel for me, like
for you boys,
my collection's slowly growing and I'm spending a little bit more on each pair. Like I'll maybe like not pick up like 5 GRs this month, I'll get 1 better pair, and so I'll spend a bit more money, and then the next pair will be a bit more. So like the goal line keeps on getting pushed back. So I kind of feel that the Grail, I'll be, oh shit, I spent like $2,000 on Travis. Or next time I'm going to spend $3,000 on trophy rooms, and then the next time will be like, oh, I can justify it because I've spent that much so far. But yeah.
Welcome to my world.
I feel that if in the future, like I was looking at Paolo knows, I was looking at Off-White Chicago's, and the guy just felt so like he was just a bit too dodgy, and I was like committed to selling like all my double pairs and stuff like that just to like pay for most of that. And then I'm like, well, if I spend 7, like why don't I just buy PE? And you know what I mean, like, and just like keep on shuffling like pairs around to afford things. But I feel that like a Grail will be like, I don't think I'll ever obtain it, so it will always be that Grail. Yeah.
That's good. I know you guys are mainly Nike and Jordans, right?
Really?
It's probably not a
mainly.
It's probably not a good question for this. It's probably not a good question to this group, but do you have a Grail that is non-Nike or non-Jordan?
Go ahead, Paolo.
Yeah.
You go.
Go ahead.
Just to me,
No, you
it's
go ahead.
the
I'm
Joe
thinking-
Fresh Goods. Is it the Anatomy of the Heart? Yeah, so that's one of the
Anatomy
ones
of
for
the
me.
Heart, yeah. The 992.
It's one of those ones that it's like, well, it's I probably wouldn't call it a grail, but it's one of those like getting so close to it that it's like, do I spend in my size again? Do I spend $3.5K on something, or do I like prioritize to get it like because I'm a mainly like Paolo Jordan 1 collector, so it's like, do I prioritize and get something that I probably would never think about buying, or would I go out and buy trophy rooms? It's like one of those things, you know.
Yeah, you have better grails or much more
that's right.
preferred
Exactly right.
grails over that one, I guess. But yeah, how about you, Paolo?
Not really, man. I'm thinking, but I can always see the swoosh on it. So yeah, no, man. I don't want to lie. I don't want to say, oh yeah, there is Adidas, or you know, it's just not it. Yeah. Nikes.
Daniel?
You never know.
Possibly something around like the Dominic Wilkins signature series that they had brought out for him. Like, that'd be a pretty cool grail for me to have. Obviously, just because the throwback from my younger days with basketball and stuff. But yeah, I'm the same. Like it's basically like I've got Yeezys and the occasional Puma and all that sort of stuff. But it's mainly just Nike. But if there is anything that's moving away from the Jordan side of thing and sticking to the Dunks, I would love to have a pair of Freddy Krueger airspeeds. That's massively high on my want. And also actually, here you go. Just thought of it. My grail that isn't a Nike is the graduation Bapesters. Kanye West graduation.
Yes.
Bapesters.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's my grail that's non-Nike related.
I think you're pretty close to that now, right?
What's that?
I think you're pretty close to getting that now, right? Like last time we had that.
I have been in talks with a bloke that's got one for sale, but I'm just something along those lines. If you're going to spend that money, you want to 1,000,000% know that it's legit.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was the same with my Travis Scott Dunks and my Travis Scott Falls and stuff like that. I just had to 1,000,000% make sure they were legit before I even pulled the trigger. So, especially with that and the way that I was burnt last time with buying over in the US with the Year 3s.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those things. If I'm going to spend the money, I want to see them in hand before I think about giving any cash over.
They're pretty old, right? Like, what year did they come out? 2000?
2001, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's hard to make sure that you got something that's
100%.
legit, I guess.
That's been replicated so many times.
Yep, they're getting good at it.
Yeah.
They're getting ridiculous. They're getting scarily good at it.
Yeah.
Hence why StockX is in a bit of trouble.
Since you brought that up, maybe we can.
Nice little
Nice segue.
there, wasn't it?
Nice little segue there. Okay, so what do you guys think about that? Like that Nike has been sold fake sneakers from StockX.
It's been happening for a long time with StockX. There's always going to be, no matter who you are or what company you are, if you're an authenticator, there's going to be fakes slip through the crack because of how bloody good they are these days. It seems to be happening a fair bit with StockX of late. Whether they need to get new authenticators in, or I don't know the process of what they do, but it does seem to be happening a fair bit with StockX. And there's been a few people in our group that have been stung by them on the Sneakerheads page. So, yeah, it's something that's going to keep happening regardless.
But is it true though? Like how do you know if if Nike maybe is exaggerating or maybe making it up? Like, because some fakes slip through. Like I know that, because fakes, as Daniel said, like they look so good, but like I don't believe it's like so many. I mean, I don't want to believe it, But I was thinking maybe I don't know, maybe Nike and StockX had a project together and and maybe it didn't go through, and maybe I don't know, Nike wanted to damage StockX image. I don't know.
I think it's
From what I've
What-
heard, and I've heard it on a fair few YouTubers pages, that Nike have been in bed with StockX for a fair while now. That a lot of the StockX product actually comes from Nike. I don't know if that's
Backdoored.
100%. I don't know if it's
Backdoored.
100% the truth, but
I heard that.
that is what I've heard it from a fair few big YouTubers, and well, I hope it's not true because that would be pretty shitty on the.
Well,
image
I've
of
heard that
is.
Nike, like StockX, has their own stock of sneakers that if you buy one, they'll ship it out to you straight away, sort of thing. So they've got their own stock. So, like in the past, I've tried to buy stuff or sell stuff, and it just wouldn't sell. And I feel that they sort of like inflate the market so that certain pairs still like hold a certain value. And StockX, a lot of people use StockX as like the gold standard for pricing. So I feel that they're trying to keep certain markets high. And and so StockX, like I've sent a pair to StockX before in the past and got it back, and they said that there was a defect, which there wasn't a defect, but I kind of feel that like the price wasn't where they wanted it to be, sort of thing. So so they kind of sent it back, or like they make up things, or it's But I feel that Nike is really pushing it because of like the NFTs. They're really trying to make a point out of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, think about like in America, there must be like hundreds of thousands of pairs going through these authentication centers. And I feel it's kind of like either there's somebody like just checking patent bred ones and like they're just checking Jordans and stuff like that. But I feel that some of it has to be exaggerated, right? Like 4 pairs of the same.
Yeah,
like,
4
pretty much
pairs
the same
in a
shoe that
span
they
of
got
a
fake,
period.
like,
Yeah.
unless like Nike's actually like, I don't know. There must be like, I don't know. Like over here, like I've never had an issue with StockX, but I don't know I don't know if the stock's coming from the US or if it's coming from like Australian people and stuff like that. So I don't really spend big dollars on StockX just because again I like to see it in my hand and have it there, and there's a kind of a price limit that I'd spend on StockX, and that's like the last resort. But yeah, I feel that I don't know. I think it could be some phony stuff going around.
I've been using Novelship of late, and I found they're really good. Obviously, they're reasonably new to the resale game on that with a platform like they have, but their communication's amazing. And I found, from what I've heard, that StockX communication for customers has been woeful, especially if you've got any sort of concern or anything like that. They don't want to know you, and I haven't had that myself. I have brought a fair few pairs through StockX and never had an issue. But from what I've heard, that there's been issues raised, and you're basically, we've got your money, you've got the shoe, see you later.
I think that exacerbates the issues as well, because I mean, if you already have that bad reputation and then you're seeing all of this news about StockX that they're selling fakes and people have had bad experience with them because of the bad customer support, it's not helping them really, right? So,
how's that going to go with the sneaker value market now that they're under the spotlight and they've been the gold standard to basically set the price of the market? How's the market going to look these days now with the microscope so bloody firmly fixed on them?
I think it will spread out, right? Because like you're saying, we have Novelship, we have Goat. Recently, I purchased a couple of pairs from Sneaker Dunk, which is a Japan brick and mortar store that's going into online reselling as well. So I think StockX right now is the biggest, obviously, and it's sort of like a monolith in terms of like the pricing, the number of pairs that you can get, and the stocks that they have. But if StockX falls, I think someone else will come up, I guess. I don't think it will affect the sneaker market that much. Maybe it's better for us in terms of pricing, that the pricing might change down the line, but I don't think it's gonna affect how we operate right now, wherein everything's online and you can get.
It'd be interesting to
anyway.
Yeah, but I don't think they will fall, because at the end of the day, like, first of all, they're too big, like, and they make the market. like when you check prices, when a reseller check the prices, where they go? They go off StockX, right? So I don't know.
But you keep that bad. I'm not saying they're gonna fall, right? But if you keep that kind of bad reputation for long, then it's gonna slowly chip away at you, and because of all of this second-hand market or this sneaker resellers coming up, people will get distributed, right? So you're gonna lose that market share. I mean, they may not fall, but they might have a smaller market share down the line unless they do something now, right? Like what they
this
can
is
do
happening
right now.
because Nike target them. But could have been GOAT, could have been eBay. Like I don't know if you guys for sure you have seen that video of I think is an eBay authenticator where she looks a shoe for like 5 seconds, literally. Like I was like, it smells like 2 seconds. Like I hope that's just a video, like for fun, because I don't wanna get something that has been legit checked like that. You know what I mean? Like this, like okay, 2 seconds gone. Far out. Especially.
And actually, I saw a skit today, and Donald, I think you saw the same one.
Like how StockX authenticate.
Yeah, that was a bloody piss. So that was great.
Yeah. If you haven't seen the video, you guys should check it out. Like he opened a box and it was his face in the box and saying, "Yep, authentic." It's crazy.
I need to watch that.
And at the end, the guy. Well, you should watch it. Yeah.
Don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for you anymore.
I'll put it up in the chat, Paolo.
But it wouldn't surprise me
please.
if Nike will start their own kind of service that like maybe a Nike only like reseller platform that people like can sell pairs to each other, and then it goes directly to a Nike like distribution center who then checks it and does that. So they could be getting into the market trying to do something else. Just never know, because isn't like I know a big company like Foot Locker and stuff is in bed with GOAT, I think. So like a huge company stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
they invested on GOAT,
investing somewhere else, or even starting their own platform. So you just never know.
But I think that would be
sorry.
Could that also in turn then raise the fees and charges that they charge you after purchasing the shoe up even higher, seeing as they're going to go
potentially
to another
maybe
party to get it authenticated?
Yeah,
could be.
I don't think Nike will. I don't know. I don't think that's a very good business decision if they do it that way, because again, that means they control the market, right? Because they manage production, so they could, and they're already manufacturing scarcity, right? So they could easily do that, or they could be
like monopolizing the market.
More like give them that bad reputation.
They already do control the market.
But just keep in mind, like StockX prices as well, just going back to that, like if it says the item's sold, it doesn't always mean that StockX is sold. They do have monitors who check a lot of other websites to see what things are sold for. So a lot of the prices where you see the graph going up and down, it might not always be like, you see one time a pair like go for $5,000 and you're like, how did that pair go for $5,000 when it was like $3,000, $5,000? So I highly doubt somebody's going to spend $2,000 over market to get something like, it's just sometimes a bit weird. So I think their monitors sometimes like fudge the market a bit already. And I feel that,
100%. That's why every time if I go to buy something off a reseller on the street or whatnot, and they're like, StockX says this. When you look at the trending price, you don't look at what the highest ask price is. You look at the trending price. Last sale, the last couple of sales, and if they're in the sort of same ballpark, that's what the price of it is, mate. Not the $500 that John wants for it. It's the $380 in the last 3 pairs.
Yeah. It's never about the ask.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
But how do you guys feel? A while ago there was like a thing about, I think it was Red Octobers, that all of a sudden went missing in transit, sort of thing. Like, and then all of a sudden StockX is like, oh yeah, we're not gonna refund you for the money because it's your kind of like got lost in transit. Like,
that hurts. Yeah.
Don't they do the pickup?
Wasn't the UPS or DHL was doing it?
Right.
The workers? So whose fault is that?
But that's
Yeah, for
their
sure.
partner, though,
And then
right?
also
So-
StockX. Also, there was a person who bought a pair of I think it was the Yeezy 2s. I don't know which model it was. They bought a pair and they kept it for a while and then sent back to StockX. And then the second time, StockX said it failed. And because the pair's like over a certain value, they charge you like a 10% fee sometimes. So yeah. So it was like
ended up with
$1,000 or
a massive
$2,000
bill.
like
Yeah, I
10%
remember that
bill
one.
on the shoes. And so like
Yeah.
is StockX just like grabbing at straws?
Wow.
Stuff like that. So
Ridiculous.
it's-
Ridiculous.
yeah. But you can never trust what you hear online, right? Like you just don't know what's real these days.
Yeah. That's the thing as well, right? Like there's so many stories out there about StockX or any of their bad experiences around it. Like it's hard to sift through what's actually true. You know what I mean? Like with any topic really, or anything for that matter on the internet. So yeah, do you guys think that
Yeah, I think-
StockX will recover from this, or is there anything that
100%.
they need to do to recover from this?
Depends on how much of a financial hit they cop from the lawsuit, and how long that'll take them to recover from it. But the company of the size that they are, they'll
I feel that they just reshuffle and add an extra $2 fee on something, and then all of a sudden they're selling like 100 million pairs, and they get $2 extra per pair, sort of thing. So I kind of feel that they'll do something like that dodgy.
we'll
Yeah, 100%.
pay for their lawsuit.
Yeah, but even for the image, like, well, I was thinking about StockX losing the image, and then I was looking at the trophy rooms, like when these got backdoored by MJ's son, like he didn't face any. I mean, yeah, he got there were a lot of trash talking, but at the end of the day, his shop is still working still up, and it's still selling shoes. Like, what happened?
Have you seen the
know what I
video
mean?
of
So
in
I
the
think-
hotel that he's like, I think it was Miami or somewhere, and he's pushing a trolley full of like trophy rooms, Marcus, and like for a reseller? Yeah. Yep.
Yes, in a van. You know what? Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was come on, man. Yeah,
Do you guys
that was
get frustrated sometimes with the state of the culture? Because let's say
A lot.
StockX stay selling fake things, getting backdoored. Benjamin Kick showing his
resellers,
photos of
backdoors.
Union 2s.
Anything that's limited, like
So-
a lot of the
Yeah.
time Australia doesn't get much love, and like if it's super limited, like what was it recently? There's something that didn't even the Kobe GGs. They just didn't come across here. So
Yeah.
it's like, do you have a choice? Like, where are you
Mamacita.
going to find one? You have to like go to one of the reseller platforms. Like it's one of those things, but it does frustrate me a bit that like for certain pairs, like they should just do like a pre-order, like Ame Leandor did, and like you've got like a day to pre-order it, like kind of like Nike by you. You hop on, you make an order. Like for certain pairs, not every pair, but like iconic pairs, like the Chicago that apparently are coming out this year. They should just open it up like for like that, and so like everybody who wants it can get it. And so but I think they probably won't do that. It would probably be again like everything backdoored and totally like hard to get.
Speaking about those Chicago's, what do you guys reckon? They're gonna look like the 85s? They're gonna look like the 2015s? Because have a theory.
I think the
I think
wording that they're using is it's reimagined Chicago 85, so I'm guessing it's not gonna be what we all expect it to be.
I think a lot of people that are gonna
Yeah.
get burned, especially the ones they did at pre-orders. They gonna be salty. I can't remember if it was Sneaker News or one of, I don't know, I read it somewhere, and they reckon they're gonna actually look like the Turbo
really?
Greens, like the Harper Royals. So they're gonna be,
Suede.
that's what I heard. Like a rough suede, and I don't know about the swoosh if it's gonna be grey or black, but
I was
it's gonna
kind
be
of,
like a rough
I
suede.
was kind of
So-
expecting it to be like, do you like
I
those
don't know.
Balenciagas? Like totally, like looks like somebody's already worn them like for like years. Yeah, and you're gonna get
my
this
God,
pair
the
of
last
Chicago's,
one.
and it's gonna be like the 85s around the collar, like all like crumbled.
Gosh.
Like a mix between like
Yeah.
Oh, look, no, hang on. If it
Yeah.
looks like an 85, I will still take them. Do you know what I mean? Like if it looks like a super worn, like super old 85, I'll take it. Actually, I love it. But if it looks like OG high, different material, like maybe color blocking switched.
Well, last year
areas,
they brought the pattern
I'll
reds
be
out, and that was like
a
an
little bit
OG
disappointed.
colorway change. I feel it's going to be something similar. So it's going to be like either like the toe box is going to be patterned, or like something's going to be different, or like as you said, all like suede, like a Chicago just all suede, something like that, something like a bit different, or like something that looks like it's weathered, but it's all going to be suede or something different. But using the word reimagined,
That's right.
Like there's no way it's
Same.
going to be just a Chicago 85 like given to you, right?
Yeah. Nah.
That was the giveaway. Yep.
I think the original reports, I would prefer actually the original reports around it, wherein they're just saying that it's going to be sail midsole, and then maybe some yellowing around it, but still maintain the standard Chicago colorway and materials. I'm hoping that would be the case. That at least is acceptable, right? For everyone. But I mean, we're still gonna copy it. Let's face it. Like if it comes out, whatever it is, we're still gonna copy it, right?
Yeah, but remember that next year will be MJ 60s. Yeah. So if they have to come out, I think they will come out next year. It will make sense. The first.
Maybe.
Like last year we got the pattern bread. Today we got this year we get the weird Chicago. So maybe
but there was a
next year
rumor
we'll
as
get the
well
proper
this year
ones.
there's going to be a patterned
Hopefully.
Royal. Jordan, did you see that? Like it's going to look like exactly the same as the pattern bread, but a Royal.
I thought it was a mock-up.
People's got like samples
I thought it was
in
just
hand
a
already,
mock-up.
so I don't know if that's going to happen. Yeah.
Oh. I know already who.
I'll try and
who
find a
just to
picture.
in the group. Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't even picked up the patent bread yet, so I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up. So I'm not sure about it. Like there are
It's a
other
good one to have.
there are
It's a good one
other
to have.
there yeah, but there are
If you
other
don't
things
have
in my
the
list. I
original
think
breads, like
that
the original, like
supersedes
just
it.
the normal ones. Like I'd probably go for them first before the patterns.
I don't have them.
Yeah. 100%. That's something who already have probably the 2015, 2015. We'll get just for the collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it can't be the only bread that you have, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. They're cheap,
But to spend like $350.
I tell you what, though.
Yeah.
Tell you what, keep your ear to the ground, guys, because there has been a bit of a whisper. There was a bloke that I know that was at the trophy room event a month ago, and he was talking to the owner of Armand Meunier. And the owner of Armand Meunier said that he has got a really, really big drop happening this year with Jordan brand, and it's not the Jordan 2.
The fours.
Really? Well, it's probably gonna be a 4.
I think it will be the fours.
Yep, that's what I'm leading to believe. That'll be the Armand Meunier 4, and I reckon that will be the piece de resistance out of the 4 of them that'll come out. That'll be the one that will blow every one of them out of the water.
Start saving up.
If they maintain that design, that materials that they're using, because I've thought of that like a few weeks ago. If they did the 4, it will be awesome, because again, if it's cracked leather with the maroon and the grays, and it will look really good on a Jordan.
It'll sort of be from what I can visually see it as. It will be. I can visually see it as a PSG 4. That sort of look.
Yeah.
To it.
Yeah.
And Armand
I can see that.
taking their own spin on it.
Yeah. I guess with cream and black and cracked leather.
Yeah. I hope they will change the recipe a little bit, because otherwise it will get boring. I think, like, if you always use the same, like, it's nice if they keep the silky, like the embroidery inside.
The inner lining.
That's nice. The inner lining, that's nice. But I don't want to see another, cracked sweater on the upper, or I don't know. I want to see something different, I think. Yeah.
What do you guys think about the Armand Meunier 2s getting pushed back because of the recent event as well in their stores?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it's not coming out at the end of the month.
I don't think
It's
gonna
actually
be
on the
end of
Sneaker
month.
Boy
I don't know.
website
They just
this
said
month.
it's
Yeah. So I don't know if it will be pushed,
Really?
but there's a lot on that website that always changes. So
yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe some stocks reached us already. So
From what I heard, it was only going to be a 2-week pushback.
okay. Which is going to be around
I think
this
it was
week.
going to be like the last
That's
week
the
of the
case,
month.
right? Or
So, yeah. Although
Last week of
they're,
the month.
they're extending the raffle period to 2 weeks.
But again, it's so annoying.
yeah,
the
after
US
the
raffles,
15th, I
like
think,
you can't
for
enter from
the,
Australia unless you've got a US address. So good luck. Good luck.
I have 2 entries, so hopefully I can. Yeah. Because I copped my Amamanier one straight
Yeah,
from
still
the
don't have them.
Amamanier.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I need them.
So
Congrats.
Yeah, I
took
can
me
imagine.
it took ages to get here. So I ended up buying one on resale, so I ended up with 2 AMM ones. But yeah. I traded it. But yeah.
I did the same thing with the Lightning 4s when they came out. That was a shoe that I had to have when they came out. And I bought a pair of StockX for like $560. And then I hit a Foot Locker raffle when they came out. if I hadn't have got it from StockX,
You just never know, right? Like with the Jordan brand launches, like there might be heaps of stock, but you can still take a L sort of thing, right?
Yeah. Same thing happened with me on the Union 2s. Because they were cheap on Sneaker Dunk, Japan store. I bought them, and then one on Supply store. So
Oh wow!
I've been lucky this past like 3 months, I guess. I had like a bunch of
I kind of
double
feel
ups,
with like those
which is crazy.
unions, like when like the other ones, like
Gotta get it
or the other 2s drop. I feel that the hype behind them will drop a bit, and then like the Amamanier 2s will come out, and then J Balvin will come out, and everybody will love them, and not like one of the other ones. So
Yep.
There's another one, right?
Chateau
From
Rouge,
Paris store. Chateau Rouge.
I've heard they're really
something.
limited though, so I'm not sure
Chateau
how many
Rouge.
pairs will be dropped. But again, Jordan brand, they'll say it's limited, but then all of a sudden drop like 50,000 pairs or something. Yeah, and Hello
Which
Kitty.
is the case for Rebellionaires behind you.
8,000 pairs.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god. Paid $650 for them.
And I got them on the I got them early. I got them in the bloody Foot Locker raffle the other week.
But I heard in the US, like they're only at boutiques. They weren't actually at big Nike stores. So I think that's where the rumor came from. Yeah.
I think the first drop.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that was right. Yeah, but they did it on purpose. It was a strategy. Yeah.
I think those ones will still go up in value down the line. I just don't think it will happen immediately. Like I think there's a lot of releases like that where everyone was hating on it, and then suddenly everyone
I kind of
wants
feel
it,
that
like a couple of years or 5 years time. So.
Yeah, my philosophy
I think they
is
will
that
eventually.
if people are wearing
They will.
pairs and they don't remake them, then the prices go up. But if like there's heaps of pairs, like if everybody's stocked up on them and nobody's wearing them, then the price will never go up. So at the moment, like the patent breads, like they're not really going anywhere. But I feel that when more people trash them and then people are looking for them, then they'll start going up again. So yeah.
See, now you're making me want to cop
Yes.
those. So.
Investment. Yeah, but
OG
you
colour,
know
yeah.
what? But the bread colorways, it always go up, regardless. Like it will take 6 months, it will take 1 year, but it always go up. Even do you remember because they say, "Oh, it's patent leather, people don't like it." It's not true.
Yeah.
You remember the Fearless, the men's, like they went up. I remember getting it for what $300, I think.
Yeah, and also
they went
those,
up 700. I don't know how much.
yeah,
they go
those
for
ones.
now. So it's not. It's
and
not
the gold toes.
Oh my god, those
Blue
are
shells.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Also those
the gold
turbo
toes,
like
the
the
ones,
Zoom ones, like
Gold
the ones that
toes,
were
yeah.
like they're like white. They look like a kind of a Dior but pattern.
The recent ones?
with like see through like a. Yeah, but they've gone up. They've skyrocketed.
Yeah, but they were
selling,
limited.
like not much when they
They were
first
quite
came out.
limited,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
But yeah, there's
There
well.
was that pink women's release.
The bubble
one
gums?
ago as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
those one, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
spew and I couldn't
Bubblegum.
get
And
them.
the seafoam. I wish
they're
they
very
could
nice, I
mouse
like
sizes.
them.
They're very nice, very nice.
I
Ah,
have seafoam as well.
Same.
So
Beautiful.
I keep
how's the
copying all of
material?
those. It's really good.
How's the materials? Yeah?
Yeah, they're really good.
On photos, they look very, very like soft, very buttery
There,
leather.
there's nice suede on it. The leather's very
Oh.
nice as well. Soft and it's great. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. I keep copying.
Are you
women's
going or
releases
have you
as
got the
well, 'cause
Neapolitan
they're nice.
threes?
They're always nice. Yeah. I couldn't
Yeah.
find an 11.5 here in Australia. No one's releasing an 11.5 women. That's why I couldn't get them. So I might end
Well,
up going for
they're
resale
coming-
on them.
They're coming out on Foot Locker in about a week, I think. So keep your eye on that.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe I'll do that one. I'll wait for that one because I've seen some reviews on them. Apparently the leather is really good, like
Yeah,
really
I was-
really good. That's
I
what
was
they're
watching-
saying.
I was watching Nightwing this
Yeah,
morning.
they look up to
Yeah.
women's.
And
Yeah.
yeah, they look really good.
He said it's better than.
What was the shit insole? They said.
Yeah, that's what he's complaining about. But he said the leather was better than the original, or almost
Yeah.
better than the original dark mocha. So
oh, okay. That's a
Yeah.
big pull.
yeah. So I probably won't hold you guys up too long. I'll go with one more question before we end the show. Where do you guys see your collections going? Like, do you have plans around them, or you just take it as it is? Watch out for releases, and then just keep growing the collection. Just curious. Maybe we'll start with Paolo, which you have the biggest one, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think so. But look, to be honest, looking back in the last 2-3 years, I've been like, I think I've been going too hard. I think so. I promised to myself like I'm gonna make a list of what I like every year, and yeah, just gonna try to stick to it. So I'm gonna don't laugh. I don't want to see any smiley faces. I know I haven't started well, but from now on, I wanna cop less, but like less pairs, but more quality. That's what I wanna do.
Cool.
At least try.
I was laughing because I did that at the start of the year. I have a list that I would go for. This is the only pairs that I'm going for, and I'm gonna cop maximum of 2 pairs a month, right? And
How you going?
not good at all. Like not good at all. Like that 2 weeks is that 2 pairs a month is probably
Pairs a
happening
week.
a week. I think it's happening every week, so it's crazy.
Yeah.
Could have been
not
worse.
good.
Could have been 3 pairs a week. So you're doing well.
Yeah. What about you, Daniel? Like,
Well, my wedding's paid for now, so it's back on the full steam ahead train. So like as you know, like I tend to go for the older stuff. Like if something new drops, I will get it. But I'm always hunting for older stuff. It means more to me than anything new. So I'll just keep plodding along, keep picking up the pairs that I know I want, and keeping the collection for the kids to have one day. They can take it over when they're old enough, and I'm well past my prime. I'm wearing. I don't want to say New Balance because there's a couple of New Balance people there. But when I'm wearing Birkenstocks and socks, that's all I can wear. And then they can do what they want with it. Like I think by the time that happens, I'll have a $75,000 to $100,000 collection, so they can sell it, they can keep collecting, They can do whatever they like with it.
cool. So no slowdown in you inside, hey? You keep talking about New Balance, but you joined that raffle the other a few days ago.
I did, and I nearly brought the yellow 550s that dropped on Foot Locker the other day. I'm like, if I'm gonna buy a pair, it's got to be either a collab for me first, New Balance, or a pair that sticks out to me. And
I'll send you a pair that's coming out
Send it to the group.
that you should watch out for. You might like them. The 9060. Yeah, the 9060 from Joe Fresh Goods.
Yep.
It's a new silhouette which is a merge of other silhouette as well. So you guys might end up liking that.
So
what about you, JP? What's
definitely
in
more
the
OG
future for
colorways.
your collection?
So if any like Jordan 3s come out, obviously Fire Red I'm going to definitely get, but I've got a lot of pairs of like just general release dunks that like I haven't worn, and I've had them for like sitting around for like a while. So I'm just going to consolidate them, get rid of all of them. Like I've got like the UNC like dunks, and I haven't worn them, and how long have they been out for? Ages, and they're stupid prices now, so I might as well just get rid of them and get something decent. I've got like I'm going to consolidate some of my Yeezys. Like I don't really need 4 pairs of 700 V1s right now. And then like just I've got some 350s that I've had like for ages and just haven't worn, so I'm going to get rid of them and keep just the OG color Yeezys that I have, like the Oreos and stuff like that. So yeah, just consolidate a lot, make some space and get some bangers. Yeah.
Man, I wish you were size 10.
Yeah.
You're getting rid of a lot of stuff that I might be interested in.
Yeah, but you said you want to cop two a month. It will be a problem. It will take ages to get them all.
Like to put into perspective,
that is true.
And, I've sold a lot, but
Cool.
I've like over 50 pairs picked up this year so far, but I've sold about 30 so far. So
Wow.
I'm consolidating quite a lot. So I'm trying to like offset sales with buys.
Okay, that's
so
good.
I'm pretty close. Like, I haven't gone as crazy as last year. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So you're only 20 this year, basically. So that's all right. Cool. All right. Well, thanks again, guys, for giving me the time. Maybe if there's anything that you guys might want to promote or say in this little show of ours, you can do so. If not, then I guess I'll see you guys again as well. And thank you. I think I've been playing musical chairs with my podcast, wherein I'm just rotating the same group of guys and mixing them together. But yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow
Thank you
night.
very much, guys.
No, thank you. Thank you very much for having
See
us.
you later. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.